Humane is a 2024 horror thriller sci-fi dystopian film directed by Caitlin Cronenberg, the debut of the film director. She is the daughter of legendary horror Canadian filmmaker David Cronenberg. So now she's joining her hat in the ring because Brandon Cronenberg has a couple of good hits under his belt, and now it's her turn. This one takes place in a futuristic Earth where climate change has destroyed most of the foodstuffs and resources, so people have to ration water and food, and money is a very, it's a hard thing to do. The economy's in the toilet. So there's something that the governments of the world have created, basically promoting euthanasia. If you sign up and enlist, you can end your life early, and then you'll get payments, and then those will go to your next of kin, give them a head start for the future to come. So you can get money for education or a house, basically promoting euthanasia so that lessen the strain of resources on the earth. And a lot of people talk about enlisting. They have like this sort of slideshow every week. These are our brave heroes who have given their life to give life to the next generation. And the family we're exploring is the very wealthy and famous York family. There's Charles York. He is retired now, but he was a prolific news anchor who made a lot of money. However, he was not a very good father. And his second wife, Dawn Kim, she had a restaurant. However, her restaurant had something going on. So the two of them invite over all of their children. There's 4 of them. Adopted Noah, former drug addict; Ashley, aspiring actress and kind of a burnout. Then there's Jared. He's on TV a lot. He's an anthropologist that's kind of like a sellout for the government. And then there's Rachel. She's a failed pharmaceutical CEO who is in hot water too, and her daughter Mia. So they all go there for a delicious dinner. However, the father, Charles, informs them that he and his wife have enlisted to be a good example for everyone else, and obviously the money will go to them, split between 4 ways. However, complications happen and DOCS shows up, the Department of Citizen Strategy, and they are not as nice as they seem. They show up in white uniforms and guns, take everyone hostage because something went wrong. And it becomes a sort of morality play, and honestly, the movie starts off really great. I really like the concept. I like the characters. There's lots of development. There's lots of stuff going on. But once you introduce the moral quandary aspect, they stretch that out for way too long. And then by the end of the film, the movie wants to have its cake and eat it too, and not really commit any one way or another. Kind of feels off tonally, to be honest. But everything else is fine. Acting's great. I like the story. I like the world building. Really standout performances from Peter Gallagher as the patriarch of the family, as well as Jay Baruchel. He's really good in this. Same goes for Enrico Colantoni, who I know mostly from Just Shoot Me. He's usually a comedic actor, but he's playing like a Bob. He's like a deadpan kind of like almost dead inside kind of man who likes killing a little bit too much, and he ends up becoming a major sort of force in the film. And it just, I don't know, the movie just kind of didn't hit it home right. But overall, I still enjoyed the ride, and Humane, at least has some interesting questions introduced, but overall just doesn't stake the landing. But it's not a big deal. I don't want to get into too much of the plot because it'll give away. Don't watch any trailers. If you want to watch this movie, just go into it blind. But I only give Humane a 4 out of 10.